Alright, shalom, shalom. Before I begin, I want to start first by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Akapudash, the ones my teachers, the head elders and apostles of the great millstone. These blessings and salutations into the elect, your brothers out there that labor in this work, and too few sisters that believe as well. I want to say shalom. And I'm going to get into a lesson, Lord's willing, be edifying through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, right? But what I want to touch on this lesson is and give him no rest until he establish and make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. We're supposed to be giving the Heavenly Father Yahweh in the name of his only begotten Son Yahweh Shai, constantly giving up prayers, constantly giving up complaints, constantly giving up, sacrifices to the Lord. Again, praying, giving up complaints, right? Giving the Lord ears no rest, crying out to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai until he works on our behalf, like how he did for us in ancient Egypt, right? When you read it, let's get it real quick. See, Exodus 3 and verse 7 says, "And the Lord said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people, which are in Egypt," and we're in, as we know, we're in modern day Egypt. All right, and we have gone through, underwent, and even still to this day, are going through great affliction, great sufferings, great misery, man, by the hands of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, right? By the hands of these heathen nations, but especially the so-called white man, the so-called white race, right? Constant affliction, constant, being, what's the word I'm looking for, man? Being, just done wrong by this man in every way, shape, form, and size, right? Just constantly done wrong by this man, oppressed, all right? Downtrodden, man, abused, all right? It says, "And the Lord said, I have certainly seen the affliction of my people which are in Egypt, and I have heard their cry by reason of their taskmasters, for I know their sorrows. And I am come down to deliver them out of the hand of the Egyptians, and to bring them up out of that land into a good land and a large, into a land flowing with milk and honey, into the place of the Canaanites, the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites." Right? It says, "Now therefore behold, the cry of the children of Israel is coming to me. I have also seen the oppression whereof the Egyptian oppressed them." Right? So it says the cry of Israel, the cry of the children of Israel, the cry of the children of Israel. Right? Our cries have came into the ears of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Now he's getting ready to step in on our behalf, man. Right? Now the Lord's getting ready to step in on our behalf sooner rather than later, man. We're not going to have to, continue dealing with this bullshit, man. Continue dealing with this misery. Continue dealing with the pain and agony they will suffer by the hands of these people, man. Eventually, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is going to send. Eventually, Yahweh, all right, is going to send, all right, the deliverer, right? Like during the time we was in Egypt, all right, our captivity in ancient Egypt, he sent Moses to be our deliverer, right? He sent Moses to deliver us out of that bondage. This time, guess who he's going to send? He's going to send the man himself, his only begotten Yahweh Shai. And when he come back, when Yahweh Shai come this time, he's not coming to meet. He ain't coming to meet you as a man, Esau. He ain't coming to meet you as a man. He's coming as an angelic power, man. He's coming to do dirt, do work. So like, he's coming to do work, man. Do dirty work. You fucking heathen, man. Right? Who is this that coming with Edom, with dyed garments from Basra? Right? Glorious in his apparel, man. When y'all shall come back, he come back to, get down and dirty with your ass, man. Since this how you treat the Lord's people, this how you treat the apple of the Lord's eye. You think the Most High just gonna turn a blind eye to it? You think the Most High just gonna let you, walk over us like this, do whatever you want to us like this? Nah, enough is enough. I mean, at a point in time, the Lord was with you putting a foot up Jake ass, man, right? Due to our rebellion and our disobedience, and just us having to fulfill our punishment, right? Just us having to fulfill our punishment, man. Right? Again, due to our wickedness, man. But like it says in Lamentations, the 4th chapter, let's get it real quick. Our iniquity is about up, man. Now it's time for you. Now it's time for the shoe to be on the other foot, oh daughter of Edom. As a matter of fact, before we get that, let's get Amos 8. About the plowman overtaking the reaper. Cause it's about time. It's about time for you Edomites. Hey, we come to a time where you Edomites, man, y'all gonna be at the bottom, bro. Y'all gonna be at the bottom, bro. And we're gonna be at the top, man. And all that pain and all that agony and all that misery that you cause us as a nation of people, you gonna feel that shit, man. As a matter of fact, we're gonna hold with that. We got Isaiah 14, man. Fucking hate this fucking hellhole, man. If you're a so-called Negro, Hispanic, Native American out there, bro, you should hate this fucking place, bro, with perfect hatred, man. With perfect fucking hatred. We'll never, ever since being here in America, Babylon Great, bro, nothing has ever been good for us, bro. We've never got a fair shake, never had any kind of rest, any kind of peace. It's just misery, man. Number misery, depression, sadness, anger, real life anger, frustration, annoyance, constantly fucked with. It's time for this shit to come to an end, bro. And that's why it's very beautiful what's going on in the world right now, bro. All praises to Yahweh Hashem. I was trying to scripture speak about, the 10th in the book of Sirach, there be 10 things, right? That pretty much that I have great pleasure to see, bro. And one of those things is to see the fall of my enemy, right? He that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. We're seeing our enemy fall right before our eyes. We're seeing this fucking man lose his power, man. Lose his power, lose his, lose that like I said, just lose his power, man. We see his kingdom crumbling. We see this fucking place known as America crumbling, falling day by day, right? These Edomites crashing out, right? These Edomites, now they're starting to, feel, all right, pretty much they starting to know what it feels like to be a so-called nigga, man. Now they know what it feels to be, I know what it feels to be a Jake, man, to be like Jake, as far as the struggle, right? As far as the struggle, barely having food, barely having any money to pay for things, right? The oppression and the misery that Jake has been feeling for hundreds of years, man. Now you fucking Edomites are feeling it, man. At least you low-level Edomites. Alright, you low-level Edomites. You still got the elite Of Esau, they ain't, they still on top, whatever. They got more than hearts can wish. But eventually, the Most High gonna take all that from them. Take it all. And he's gonna set up one who is profitable, man. Understand, bro, the physician, Yahweh Shai, bro. We need Yahweh Shai, bro. The earth needs Yahweh Shai, man. Hey, the earth needs Yahweh Shai for the children of Israel to reign over the earth. The scriptures speak about when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. But when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. And also Romans 8th chapter speaks about the whole, about the creature, all right, groaneth, right, waiting for the manifestation of the sons of God, bro. Right, the creature being creation, bro, is groaning, is in misery, man, is in pain and agony, right? All because the sons of God are not ruling, man. Right, we need for the sons of God, we need for Yahweh Shai, the only begotten Son of the Most High, right, and for the other sons of God, right, the men, the Israelite men, right, to rule the earth, man. So that the earth can be ran in righteousness, man. So that the earth can be ran in fairness. So that righteous judgment can be executed. Righteous judgment can go out. All right, it was a Habakkuk 1:4. It speaks about, all right, the law is slack, man. Righteous judgment doeth never go forth. In this world, righteous judgment never goes forth, man, at all. Motherfucker get away with doing somebody dirty, man. In this world, man. Motherfucker real life do something evil to somebody, but as long as they got, they got money, they could pay their way in court, get off scot-free, man. Or whatever, bro. A man could catch his woman commit adultery, or she could do something adulterous to him. She could, commit adultery on him, and that's it. Ain't no, you can't call the cops and report your woman commit adultery, right? What they call cheating on the side. You can't call the cops and report, all right, your woman cheating on you. People gonna look at you like you crazy, like you doing something wrong. Yeah, so what? So what? She cheating on you, nigga? Don't you know this bitch and this nigga supposed to fucking die? Come execute judgment, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? Come execute judgment. Nope. And don't let you try to execute judgment. You execute a proper judgment, guess what? Life behind bars, bro. That's why we need to get the fuck up out of here, bro. This shit is just, it's not it, bro. This place is not it. Like I said, righteous judgment doeth never go forth. That nigga and that bitch supposed to be dead, bro. Supposed to be dead. Supposed to die, man. And that's just does save the Lord. That does save the law of the Heavenly Father in the name of His only begotten Son, man. And that's a righteous law. That's a righteous judgment. That's a very righteous judgment. Do you know how much pain that brings a man? This man is busting his ass, trying to take care of this bitch, doing everything for this bitch. And this bitch laid up with another fucking man in his home. Come on, man. That's fucked up, bro. That's real life fucked up. That ain't right. That ain't right at all. But in this world, bro, ain't nothing, that shit is looked at like it's nothing, bro. In this world, people don't really have a problem with that kind of shit, man. But this is why we finna go back, man, and all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. The Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. The Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. The Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. For not letting this be the end all be all. The Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahushua for leaving a remnant of the house of Israel because of the Lord. Like scripture say, bro, if the Lord have not left unto us a very small remnant, then we would have been like unto Sodom and Gomorrah. If the Lord have not left a very small remnant, if the Lord have not sent Yahweh Shah, right, to be that sacrificial lamb for the nation of Israel, right, and through his blood, the nation of Israel's sins are covered. If Yahweh had not done that, we would have been through. We would have been two through, man. 2 through times 2. And I thought you knew. We would have been through. That's why I say the Wadi Habashim Al Shah, the Wadi Habashim Al Shah, the Wadi Habashim Al Shah. This has been quite the experience that we had to experience as the sons of God. This has been quite the experience that we had to experience as the children of Israel. Being under bondage, under the basis of men, over our arch enemy, right? Over our evil twin brother, Esau, right? The nigga whose mindset is, hey, days of mourning of my father are at hand. Then will I kill my brother Jacob? That nigga, bro. That nigga that just gotta, man. He just gotta what's the word I'm looking for, man? A thirst. He just got a thirst for Jacob's blood, man, for our blood, man. He just got a thirst for Jacob's blood. You know, he just like I said, he just has a thirst for our blood, man. He gets off on seeing us suffer, man. That's why ain't no mercy gonna be shown to this fuck ass devil, man. None. Not one bit. Not one fucking bit. No kind of fucking mercy gonna be shown to this fucking nigga. None. It was never trying to show us no mercy, bro. Because Isaiah chapter 14, and verse 1 says, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob. And look, it says, Israel taunt. I'm telling you, there's gonna come a point, man. There's gonna come a day where we're gonna be on top, bro. And all that, like how you doing us today. All that harassment, right? And all that not wanting to give us a fair shake and just doing us dirty, and you know, just make sure we don't have no kind of happiness. Don't worry, cause the shoe is going to be on the other foot. Don't get the shit twisted. The Most High, the Heavenly Father, bro, the true God of all the heavens and earth, bro. They believe in an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. What you do it to others must be done to you, and that's a very beautiful thing, bro. There's a such thing as a righteous recompense. You ain't gonna be able to do what you done to the children of Israel and just walk up to the sunset scot fucking free. You got life fucked up. You got life fucked up. You gonna get yours, boy. For real. Sooner rather than later, you gonna get yours. That's why, like I said, bro. Again, going back to the book of Sirach, bro. There be 10 things, right, that we have pleasure to see. And one of that is what? To see the fall of our enemies. And we're seeing it right before our eyes, bro. We're seeing this man fall. He's losing his power. We're seeing these Edomites. Hey, Deuteronomy 30 and 7, the curses will start being flipped on. Or, man, the curses will start being flipped on them. It's a very beautiful thing that we see occurring right before our eyes, man. Very beautiful we see playing out right before our eyes, man. We are literally witnessing a transition in the world, a transition in the kingdoms, a transition in the powers. We're witnessing right before our eyes. We're literally seeing the beginning stages of Esau, of the end of Esau's world and the beginning of Jacob's. When you see, as this man go down, Jacob is rising up, bro. As this man go down, Jacob is going up, bro. That's beautiful, man. Oh my goodness, all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. That's beautiful, bro. As this man goes down, Jacob goes up, man. As his kingdom goes down, our kingdom is being built up, man. Damn, man. Again, as he comes down, we go up, man. That's why you see so many Negro, Hispanic, and Native Americans coming back to their true heritage, bro. After 3 days and a half, the spirit of life, Revelation 11. After 3 days and a half, bro, the spirit of life will enter or has entered into the children of Israel. And great fear has fallen upon those that see us. Great fear has fallen upon the Edomites. Hey, the elder apostles, bro, they tell a story from time to time. You know, I know that they told a story, right, about how one time, or I think their elders, a story about their elders, how they was preaching one day, right, and the Edomite in the limousine came out. I guess he seen the sign. He came out. He came out and it was like, how did y'all find out about this? We tried so hard to keep this. We try so hard to keep this a secret from y'all. How did y'all find out about this? Well, hey, if things be of the Most High, there ain't nothing that anybody can do about it. There ain't nothing that anybody can do against it, bro. If the Most High wants something to be done, it's gonna be done. And it was prophecy. It was the will of the Lord that His people will come back to remembrance, man. In the land of, and it was the will of Yahweh Shema Shah that His people gonna remember themselves in the land of their captivities and think upon His name. That's the will of the Lord, bro. That was the will of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah, the true gods of all the heavens and earth, bro. That one day, after all the ass kicking on, after all the, the misery and the just being downtrodden, after all of that it was gonna be one day that the Lord's people was gonna wake up to who they are. And you didn't think about that, Esau. You never thought about the latter end. That one day, just one day, not maybe, but eventually one day, the spirit of life is going to enter back into the children of Israel. And again, in the land of their land of their captivity, what is the current land of our captivity? America. In the land of our captivity, we was going to remember ourselves. And now great fear has fallen upon our enemies. Now these niggas, scrambling, don't know what the fuck to do. Now these niggas losing sleep. These niggas can't get no damn sleep. Now and if they do get some sleep, they tossing and turning, having nightmares of the future. Of the future. Hey, Israel's taunt. Hey, bro, we taunting your ass. We taunting you, bitch, boy. We taunting you. Come with it, fuck, nigga. Come with that great wrath. So, okay, yeah, you gonna get some of us. Let it be. So what? At the end of the day, nigga, you still gonna fucking lose. At the end of the day, nigga, you still gonna hold that L, fuck, boy. You still gonna hold that L. You think cause you kill off some of us, all right, some of the Lord's people, even the believers in your house, some of the elect, even you think just because you're gonna be able to grab some of us up, all right, and we're gonna be martyrs for your house, that means victory for you? You crazy, boy. You crazy. You really think that means victory for you? Hell to the nah. Hell nah. Hell to the nah. Hell to the nah, boy. You thought, but you thought wrong. Is for the Lord have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. See, the Lord gonna have mercy on His people, bro. All of His people, right? But on this side, the Lord only gonna have mercy upon a remnant and deliver them, all right? And deliver us. Lord's will not be at that number, man. Deliver them, whoever the remnant may be. Deliver them out of the second death, right? It says out of that destruction. Right, it says, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. Eventually, bro, we're going to get set back in our own land. We'll get set back in our own land. Eventually. right? It says, and set them in their own land, and the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Those are the Israelite foreigners, man, right? Those are the Israelite foreigners, right? They're gonna, they're gonna, well, like it says, the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, right? Verse 2 says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And he's talking about a different group of people, because why would we possess our own people? All right, why would we possess our own people for servants and handmaids? Right? So this talking about the heathen right here. And then when you keep reading, it says, shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And the Lord already laid out, all right, in the book of Leviticus, who we can have as bondmen and bondwomen. He told us, the heathen that are round about, those shall you have as bondmen and bondwomen. So the Lord already told us, all right, who we was allowed to have as servants and handmaids, right, as bondmen and bondwomen. And that's you heathen, starting with you Edomites, right, you Ishmaelites, you Moabites. I can't wait to have me a Moabite concubine, man. I can't wait. Boy, I can't wait. Shit, even a little Sheetamite concubine. I ain't gonna lie to you, but Jake been looking, man. Jake been scoping them out, man. Jake been claiming up for the kingdom, man. Jake been claiming up for the kingdom, man. Jake got a lot of, For real, man. A lot of the ones that I missed on this side, I wasn't able to get on this side, that I've been eyeballing. Hey, that's just set aside for the kingdom. Don't worry. I'm going to get it. And you brothers out there, you gonna get it. Don't worry. All them beautiful heathen women. Shit, even Jake women. That you haven't, that you wasn't able to get on this side. You try to step down on, just something, it just didn't work out for whatever reason. All right, you wasn't able to get them on this side. Don't worry, they wasn't, stunting. They wasn't stunting you on this side. Don't worry, in the next world to come, you gonna get it. Trust, believe. You gonna trust and believe. You gonna have it all, Jake. You Israelite men out there, trust and believe. Believe that, man. And that's man. That's what we gotta do, bro. We gotta, bro, just have faith. Just believe, bro. Believe, bro. Believe in the promise that Yahweh. Understand what God we serving here. Understand who our God is. This is a God that he shall not lie. Right? This is a God that comes through on his promises. If he said it, shall he not do it? This is him. Right? This is Yahweh. In the name of his only begotten son, Yahweh Shah. Again, you gotta think about who our power is, man. Most High, he not gonna let us down. He's not. All we gotta do is just be patient, bro. But the Lord he gonna fulfill that promise, bro. He gonna fulfill that covenant that he made with our forefathers. And you gotta think, he made it with an oath. He said, Scripture said he made it with an oath. Meaning, I promise I'm going to do this for you. He told our forefathers, I promise your descendants will be blessed. Abraham, I promise. I'm going to give this land to your descendants. I promise, Abraham, I promise. We just got to be patient on that promise, man. It says, and they shall take them captives whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. That's it. We're going to take them captives who captives that we were, bro. And who captives were we? Well, we were all the heathen nations, right, at one point in time. Right? The heathen nations were ruling over us, man. All these heathen nations were oppressing us, man. Right? Or at least they benefited off of our pain and suffering, off of our, misery, man. When you go into that parable, Lazarus and the rich man, right? It mentioned about the dogs licking his sores. Those dogs are symbolic for the other nations, man. that they benefit off of our pain, suffering, and agony too. They benefit off of our blood, sweat, and tears. This is why you got Elam or Ishmael, whatever, Ishmael. You got Ishmael at these corner stores up here, right next to Jake neighborhood, man. Right at the corner of Jake neighborhood, right? You got Ishmael, like I said, you got Ishmael, right, with these stop and go shops or whatever, man. These corner stores, man. Ishmael up in these corner stores, man. Right, Jake coming in, hey, let me get a wooden tip, black and mild. now let me get a plastic tip, black and mild. You know, let me get a pack of Russian cream, Russian cream backwoods, and you know, with that blueberry Faygo and that little Debbie snack cake. You know, got a do-rag in the back. That's how I play, you know. But for real though, you know, or Moab, you know, hey, our women, you know, they go to these Moabite shops and, you know, get the weave and whatnot, get the pedicures, manicures and shit. So all these heathen nations, bro, all right, they benefit, they prosper when the children of Israel are down. You know, they prosper when they prosper in the world when, you know, when the children of Israel are when we're like I said, when we're down. You know, when we don't have our power, when we're not in power, man, or when our God is not for us. You know, when he got his face turned from us and he's not on our side, that's when the heathen are able to prosper. And that's why Psalms 83rd chapter, Psalms 82, right, mentioned about the heathen coming together, consulting with one another, right, to come up against, to be against us, the children of Israel. No, they've all came together, made a covenant, right, and agreed to keep us, pretty much keep our identity away from us, man. You know, they say let us come together and cut them off from being a nation of people, because again, the heathen know, you know, as long as we're not one with our power, man. All praises to Yahweh Shemel Shah, how he wrote this movie, bro. This is such a beautiful movie. It's such a beautiful thing the Lord did, bro. Such a beautiful thing, bro. Although it hurts, it don't feel good. This captivity it was bitter, very bitter captivity, bro. I mean, hey, bro, it's about up though, man. It's about up, bro. The Lord getting ready to turn all of our misery into joy, bro. Hey, Revelation 21, the Lord already said, I'm gonna wipe away all tears from your eyes, bro. This is a promise, bro. This is what the Lord is going to do. This ain't what he could do. This ain't what he might do. This ain't what maybe he'll do. No, this is what he's going to do. This is what he's going to do. The Lord already said it, bro. If it's written, then it's gonna be done. The movie is already written. All we gotta do is just play it out. The movie is already written. It was already written that the children of Israel gonna be back on top, man. It's already written. That we're going back to that number one spot. Ain't a fuck thing that anybody can do about it, bro. Ain't a fuck thing you can do about it, Esau. Ain't a fuck thing nobody can do about it, man. Ain't a goddamn thing you can do about it, Esau. Like it says in 2 Ezra the 16th chapter, bro. Pretty much, if the Lord is the one that do something, who can disannul it? If the Lord is the one that sent something, who could turn it back? If the Lord is the one that gave the green light on something, who could turn it to a red light? You know? Come on, man. If the Lord say go, who could say stop? You could try to say stop, but nigga, come on, man. That shit gonna be smushed, man. That shit gonna fuck out of here with that shit. Stop, nigga. What? Who are you to say stop to Yahweh? Yahweh, bruh. Yahweh. Bahashim Yahweh Shai. You can say stop to Jesus Christos. You can say stop to that fuck nigga. You can say stop to Allah or Buddha or fucking any one of these other false ass deities out here. You can say stop to them. They have no power. And what did the Lord say? They got eyes, but they see. Hey, the Lord cold, bro. And the Lord say, yeah, they got eyes, but they don't see nothing. They got ears, but they don't hear. Yeah, they got a mouth, but they don't eat. You know, like these motherfuckers don't exist, bro. These motherfuckers don't exist. It's only him, Yahweh. It's only him and Yahweh Shai, bro. The only guys that exist, bro. All these other guys are not real. Yo, Jesus Christ is not real. Anybody out there that still serve or worship a Jesus Christ, he's not real. Now, at least that's not his name. I'm not saying that the one that we read about in the Holy Scriptures. I'm not nah. But that's Yahweh Shai, bro. I'm saying that character that y'all associate the one that y'all associate with the Holy Scriptures, bro. That ain't him. That ain't the one that went up on that cross, bro. A man by the name of Jesus Christ. Was that Caesar Borgia, man? A white man with blonde hair and blue eyes, bro. That ain't the one that went up on that cross. That's not the one that took the beating for the nation of Israel. No. And he only did it for the nation of Israel too. That's not the one that had to endure that pain and that suffering, man. That ain't him. You give your credit to a different. Come on, man. You giving praises, honor, and glory and recognition to somebody else. That's fucked up. That's not the one who did that for you. That's why it's such a fucked up thing. That's not you giving, like I said, you giving that honor and that respect and that praises to a different power. To a different, to somebody different. Like I said, bro, Yahweh Shai was the one that did that, man. The one that went up on that cross for us, man, offered up himself, man. Why? For the greater good of his people. Right. So it says, whose captives they were, bro. We shall take over our captives, bro. Or take them captives who captives that we were, bro. And rule of our oppressors. Verse 3 says, and it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. So it shall come a day, bro, the Lord shall give us rest from our sorrow, man. Right? But the point in that one was verse 2. At the end, it says, we shall take them captives who captives we were. This is Amos 9. And I'm going to go straight to the point, verse 13. Actually, I'm going to start at verse 11. It says, in that day will I raise up the tabernacles of David that is fallen. That's what I hear. Right. In the house of David. Again, the Lord said, in that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old. And also too, during the time of our forefather King David ruling, the heathen was subdued, but also too, we was a united tribe, a united nation, the United Nation of Israel. It really wasn't until the death of King Solomon, right, that the kingdom was split into two. That's why you have the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, right? And that was after the time Like I said, that was after the death of King Solomon, of our King Solomon, which we know that was Yahweh Shah, right? So again, it's the Lord said He gonna close up the breaches thereof, right? So we all gonna be one united nation of people again. There's no gonna be no division, no odds, right? No more curses. First and foremost, it's gonna be nothing but love, harmony, peace, tranquility, right, and togetherness. All jokes aside, but it's, we all gonna be, locked in, like how we supposed to be. And this is coming soon too, by the way. This ain't gonna be like what one of these niggas said. I think that was Alazar that said, bro. We ain't gonna be. This ain't gonna take another 1,000 years, bro. Hell to the fuck. Why would you even say something like that? Why would you even think something like that? Why would you even want that to be the case? We're gonna be here for another 1,000 years. Now, of course, the Lord, we're on the Lord's timing, but you shouldn't be. The scriptures say, looking for and hastening into the coming of the day of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, man. I mean, you're supposed to be hoping that this comes tomorrow. Shit, in the next minute. What time is it? 7:45. You should be hoping this comes at 7:46. For real though, all jokes aside, bro. You should be hastening for this to come to pass, man. Trying to put off the evil day, man. Probably another 1,000 years, man. Come on, man. Don't say that. Why would you even try to? Why would you even push that vibration out to your congregation, man? Why do you niggas want to stay in America? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Why do you niggas want to stay in America? But I do get it. First and foremost, you got the spirit of slumber on you. And Yahushua said it the best. For men love darkness rather than light because their deeds were evil. Ultimately, your deeds are just evil. Your deeds are just wicked. You just love being wicked, bro. You just love fulfilling the lust of the flesh, bro. You just love being rebellious. You just love doing that which is contrary to the ways of your power, man. Verse 12 says that they may possess the remnant of Edom. Right, that's talking about Esau's land, right? Idumea says that they may possess the remnant of Edom and of all the heathen, which are called by my name, saith the Lord that doeth this. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper, and a treader of grapes him that soweth seed, and the mountain shall drop sweet wine, and the hill shall melt. Right, so the Lord said, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper. So the plowman currently being us, the reaper, when that reap the benefits, right? Reap reap from the labor, right, of the plowman. All right, and the reaper is being Esau Edom, the so-called white man. That's why you'll go and work, work these, 9 to 5s, bust your ass, right, hours upon hours a week, hours upon hours a week, right? So you go and bust your ass for Esau's, jobs, right? His businesses for hours upon hours a week, right? And you getting the crumbs. Why this motherfucking devil, this nigga banking, They say you laboring for this man's business to keep this man's kingdom going, man. Which that's what we gotta do on this side currently, because we're in captivity, right? Like I said, this damn devil, he reaps the benefits, man. You making this man's businesses millions upon millions of dollars a week. And what are you getting? $14.50, $15. It's crazy, man. That's that, man. Lamentations chapter 4. I'm going straight to the point, man. Verse 22. And I'm going to wrap it up after this. Lord's willing, this is edifying. It says, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. So you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans out there, bro. The punishment of our iniquity is about accomplished, man. We're getting ready to go home, getting ready to this captivity, getting ready to be over this bitter-ass captivity. This shit's finna be a thing of the past, bro. Getting ready to experience true happiness and joy, man. Peace. It says, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. Okay, so that's it, man. It's time for you Edomites, man, to feel the hurt. Straight up, bro. Feel the hurt. The same kind of hurt we felt for years. So Lord's willing, this is edifying, alright? With that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to my teachers, the head elders, and apostles, a great millstone. Peace, blessings, salutations to the elect. Shalom.